Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Water coming... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put the water coming out of there. I'm going to turn that round so the water comes out this way. The water will go along like that, and then it will simply do... You know what? That bit there, I can move all of that. Let's move that. I'll go copy like this. Right there. And I'll dump that right on there. If I remove that one. And then deconstruct that bit right there with all of those barrels of water. Yeah, I know. I haven't got any room for them. That's fine. Paste next will go right there on that bit. And then you will rotate round onto there. I will go here and dump as much water in there as I can. That's all of the water that I'm carrying. Like that. They're going to bring a little bit more water over, but they're not going to be able to drop it all in there. So there. That's now going through, and it's going to put water all the way down through. That goes nice and quick, although we do sometimes want it to run faster than that. We'll wait and see. I'm going to want fuel going into these. That's more coal that we're going to be using. So I will go like that. Although, rather than using coal on these, I might use something else. I might use some of the solid fuel. Now, I'm making some solid fuel, but I'm not making, like, loads of it. I've got solid fuel there. Am I requesting it down here anywhere? I'm hoping I'm not. I don't want to be using up solid fuel anywhere. I don't think I am anymore. I think I removed the request. I've got timber coming down, and I'm using a lot of it. My logistics robots are still out and not doing anything. Timber, we're using up the timber, and that means that we're going to start getting timber coming back over. So, in order to help facilitate that... Oh! My logistics robots have already been up and gathered all of the timber that was up in here. I didn't actually expect them to do that. I will be honest with you, I did not expect them to go and remove that lot. So we'll take out all of those chests. I've got this lot up here. I got a whole load of robots that are busy placing down landfill up here, but we don't actually have any landfill right now. It's all completely empty. So it's going to take the robots a little while to go and do that. So I could be putting solid fuel into these. I'm thinking that is the best option. I'm just going to do regular fast inserters on these. So I will go like that, and then like that into there, and then I will go into here, and I will demand solid fuel. We will go, yeah, just do 50 solid fuel going into there. Oops. Right, that was a mistake. I pressed the wrong button. 50 solid fuel. Like that. Right click. And then click on those. And then click on those as well. So that's going to give me some solid fuel in there. Then we're going to just drop down a few of these. Like this. That's going to start producing steam. Then I need to be able to actually use the steam that we're making. So that one's going to go over to there. Then I'm going to run a pipe down here like this. And across there like that. So I've got steam being produced on that side. And I need steam to be produced over on this side. So that one's going to go there. And there, and there. That's going to hook that in, and drop that one in. There we go. And they're all running. All the way along, they are all running. I've got a lack of coal over here. And this is the big problem, by the look of it, is these inserters will not carry the coal in fast enough. So I need to do a double line of these, but I don't have room for a double line of those. Right, that's literally the only room that I've got. I need to be able to do it slightly differently. I can't bring the coal in fast enough with a long-handed inserter. And let's have a look in here. Right there, inserter capacity, stack inserter capacity, +2 on that one. The next one here, stack inserter +2. So stack inserters are great. And then you down here, 3,000 of each, stack inserter, non-stack inserter capacity +1. You've only got one long-handed inserter, and with the way that this is set up, I've got no way of actually putting a regular inserter into here unless I spread things out and I go for, like, a bigger system. And that's something that's a little bit of a nuisance on this. So I got to figure out a way to get another round of these in, and I've literally got no room to do it. I think I'm just going to have to bring them from the top end. I'm going to have to change this around ever so slightly. And bring the, and like put a double line of them up here. So if I go on here, and I put one, no, I can't put two there. That's not going to fit. It doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit. The only way that I could do this actually is if I extend that pipe down. That's how I could do this. Right. So I'm going to cancel that one, deconstruct to start with. And I'm going to carefully go through and deconstruct these here like this. That's going to be the key to doing this, is deconstruct all of these to start with. Like that. And just use the regular construction robots to come along and do the deconstruction work. They should pick everything up. I've got 15,000 spare construction robots, so that they will be along to deal with this shortly. Not quite sure when they're going to get here. So they can go and do that bit, and then while I'm waiting for that, I can then go here. So that's going to be too far. I'm going to have to go up there, and I'm going to have to do it in a double piece like that. Then I'm going to take the long-handed inserter, and I want to drop that one in there, and another one in there like that. There we go. Power is currently dropped. Then I can go to you and coal, and I can put that to a request for 500 coal, and I can drop that in there as well. So both of those are requesting 500 coal, and I've got that little bit down there as well. Then I can go and take copy like this, and I can copy that double skin bit right there. And we got to start moving these around a little bit. Right. I'll drop that one in there. I'll drop that one over there. And then I will go to paste. And that one can go in. That one can go there. And I can bring us along. So then I'm going to have two on each of these stations. That one there, because there's always going to be one that's going to cause a problem, isn't there? There has always got to be one that causes a problem. How am I going to get you in? You're going to be a little bit more difficult. Because the simple paste bit there, that's simply not going to fit. And if I put it over there, that's not going to do anything either. So I can drop that down like that. I'll remove that one. I'll put my own robots going. So you've only got one there. I'll come back to that one. Not really sure what I will do about that. And paste. So yeah, that one is going to cause issues for us, isn't it? Right, and then we'll drop those into there. So we do just want to make sure that they've all got power. So I will do that, and that over there. So they've all got power. We've got everything coming over here. The construction robots are turning up now. They're slowly going to get through. And as I've got a little bit of space over here, this is where I'm going to need to start putting down my new plan. So I need to remove these power poles. I'll have to put some new ones in a minute. I'm not quite sure what's going on with those power poles. And I get rid of that one, right. And then I come further along over here. Construction robots are now here, and they're doing everything that they need to do, which is wonderful. Copy, paste. Right. So that one will just drop down into there. And then you... I need to wait for these to be moved out of the way now. All right, all of those, I've got to wait for them to be moved. So that one there, I can actually go along and... that one's in the wrong place. Silly me. Remove that. Paste. Drop that there, like that. So it goes... It needs to go on the other side. It needs to go over there. Right. Oh, the construction robots are actually bringing the coal over to the demanded chests. That must be a new feature, because I never used to do that. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely, positively, kind of certain that they never used to do that. Right. By putting that bit right there, I think we've got that right. So then if I go to copy out that little bit so that I've also got the power pole on there. Drop you in like that. I just got to wait for a robot to pick that up. That'll all be moved out of the way. And I can also drop these in. They've almost picked them up. I can go along and I can do this myself, actually. I can just drop them all in. And the robots will simply wait until everything has been moved out of the way. So I can go along like this and carefully and neatly and tidily drop everything down. You go there, and you go there, and then you go there. Right. That is everything except for that one. That one there is a slight problem. And because of where I've gone and moved everything on here with the demands for the coal and everything, they've actually changed around it ever so slightly. It sped it up. It just gave it a little bit of a speed boost in here, which is absolutely wonderful. I'm also getting speed modules coming in and working in here. This one back here is working, and the coal is being delivered into the oil refinery at a suitable speed. Look over here. Well, it's barely keeping up, but that's partly, I think, because I don't have very much coal going in up here. And that's because I don't have the robots able to keep up with the demands. And that's to do with stuff going on down here. We won't worry about that too much. I'm going to go over here a second. Let's just have a look. That's working well. The problem I've got is that I don't have enough robots that are able to come along and clear everything out. So I've got the water going in. I don't have those empty barrels coming out. I'm running low on water, which means I'm going to be running low on steam. And this is all down to me not having enough robots to fulfill all of the demands. That's fine. That's something that we will be working with. We will find ways to deal with this. My only other concern is this one right here. What can I do to make that one work? I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to just do one extra one in here. I have to drop that one in there like that. Right click and click on there so that I demand 500 onto that one. And oh, I've got no long-handed inserters. It's very unusual. Right, I'll make one. I'll make a single solitary long-handed inserter, and I'll drop that one there. That one will go in like that. So then I've got two feeding into that one as well, and we're not going to have to move that. Right. So now I've got two chests feeding in each of the refineries. That has increased the amount of stuff that we've got coming up. Already up to 11,000 heavy oil on there, 7,800 on there. And more importantly, I have got more of this coming through, which is making more light oil. It's the light oil that we so desperately need. We need the light oil so that we can process and turn it into plastic, because plastic is the one that we are desperately needing. And right now, minus 32 plastic bars. I'm also negative numbers on copper ore. We're going to need to start boosting all sorts of things up. A big issue that we've got is not enough robots still. That's kind of the big thing. Why don't I have enough robots? I don't have enough robots because I don't have enough red circuits being made. I don't have enough red circuits being made because I don't have enough plastic being moved. Partly that, I think, may be down to robots. I mean, partly it's also down to electricity issues. We've still got power issues, despite the massive boosts of stuff that we've gone and put in up here. At the moment, I'm waiting for landfill. I'm waiting for very vast quantities of landfill, obscene amounts of landfill to be put in. I've still got this lot over here. I'm just waiting for that to finish. It's not going to take very much longer for that to be finished, admittedly, so we'll be able to get that bit going through. Iron up here. That one's taking a little while, but that's partly, I think, because of the... we're getting the various power cuts. So it's partly to do with the power cuts. So this one over here, that's feeding through quite... Why aren't you working? There's something weird going on here. I noticed that before, and then I completely forgot about it, and I didn't do anything. We need to go down and have a look. There is something strange going on down there. There's something strange in the neighborhood, and we need to investigate this post-haste. So let's run down here and see just what is going on with that copper station. There's something weird. It's not loading all of the trains. Right, that's coming up through there. It's simply not loading the trains. You look, that train's only got the front one. Why aren't the rest loading? Let's go and have a look here. Oh. That one's loading. Enabled condition. You're working. Enabled condition less than 3 million. Enable, disable. Mode of operation. Connect. No network in range. Ah. Oh, it genuinely did not occur to me that that would even be a thing. I cannot believe... There we go, look at that. Boom. I had no idea. All this time, that's why we've had a bit of a starvation of copper, is because this hasn't been working properly. I mean, yeah, I haven't got, like, huge amounts coming off of here, so there are other things I want... I need to get some more copper being fed in. I got to get another station set up so that we can get some more copper going. And I've got that one there, and I got that one there. Now, over here, I've got robots flying over to here, and I am starting to think at the moment it would probably be in our best interests to stop having the robots travel quite so far. So if I was to set up a train station out over here on that, and all it would need to do is just continue out along here, loop round and come back again, we could take that off, and I could also do something about this big copper patch that we've got right here as well. I could take a load of copper off of that patch and do exactly the same, get another train running. So I have to build a couple more stations up here. That's easy. And we can easily cope with doing that. And then set up a couple stations over here for some of this other. Coal is another thing. I got 44,000 coal. I got 45,000 iron, but most of that iron is going to be from elsewhere. We're down to just 250,000 timber. It's not like we're going to run out of timber just yet, but I'm wondering if I should have some kind of like backups in place just to keep it safe. Not quite sure yet. I have to think about that. Right. We'll actually, I'm going to do this via the map, but we're going to go over here, and I've got, at the moment, almost all of my construction robots available, so we will go over here first, and we're going to remove timber. I'm going to clear that square there, so there's 7,000 pieces of timber that are going to be hiked out of there with relative ease, and then I'm going to go up here like this, and I'm going to remove that chunk of timber as well, plus a little bit of iron, a little bit of stone and coal. That's fine as well. We'll remove that. So there's another 17,000 there. The construction bots that we've got, it's not going to take very long at all to do that. But that way, we're not going to have these flying away quite so far. And that seems to be the thing that causes the problem at the moment for us, is the distances that they've got to travel in order to get that. And later on, when we need to get more robots in the air, yes, we will be wanting the robots to go out and go along a big long line like that in order to go and gather everything up. Right now, that's actually working against us. It's not working in our favor to do that. I've got more timber that I want to remove from up here, so no, I'm not going to do that yet. Let's focus on one job at a time, shall we? So we want to get this bit over here. I've got construction robots, which should be on their way down. There they go. They are already on their way, and they're going to remove those. So while they're doing that little bit, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to start placing down some more tracks. I'm going to go onto there, and I'm going to start putting a run of track all the way over to here. We're going to go to that point at the moment. And then we're going to go up. How far do I want to go up? I'm going to go up to there. And then I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to run that out. Somewhere over here. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter how far out I bring that. That just as long as it's a straight line, it comes out. That's good. And you over here, I'm going to do the same on here. Look, I'm going to put that one, and I'm going to run a straight line further out of that track there. That's going to go along there. And then this bit here, like that, is going to go up to this track, and then I need to join that in. So I want you to go onto there. It's got to go. There's the actual track that I wanted to join in on. That's the tightest corner that I can get it to turn on is there, like that. So we'll do that. We'll get those bits of track placed down first. And then I'm going to want a station. I'm going to want to build a station. So we're going to get rid of this bit, and we're going to build a station instead. So I can build a station down here. I'll do that myself. I'm going to run over and do that. So we'll come up this way. I've got a lot of coal that's backing up on there. That's fine. Construction robots are busy removing all the trees. Then they'll come out and they will come along and do the railway in a bit. That will also be fine. So I want to go up to here. And I would say deconstruct somewhere about there. Remove that little bit right there. That's perfect. Then all of that up there, that's going to be removed. The robots will come along, they will quickly remove all of that, and we won't have to concern ourselves with it. I'm going to need to clear a space to get through this lot for the train track, but that, again, it's not any kind of thing to worry about. Actually, I'm just wondering how I might do this. I might bring it down this way, actually. If I bring it down here, the station is going to be here somewhere. Where's my station blueprint? That's going to be in my book for a moment, isn't it? I got the station blueprint for the other side, and we're going to have to build another one of those. But this one right here, I've got the station loader left, station loader right. That's the one that I want right there. Station loader, the other bit. So I want that one right there. And I'll bring you out. So long as I got room for 2 trains, that'll all be good. So I can bring you down here. And we'll put it out on this. No, I want to bring it down further, don't I? I want to bring it to about there. That's where it's got to go. So you will go and drop down there like that. I've got none of those, but those will actually be brought over by some other robots. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I don't have that bit currently copied. So I need to go and copy. Oh, it's 3 million. I said 3 million. Anything over 3 million is what the storage is. So I'm going to want to go here. Circuit network, logistics network, connect. And then I'm going to go into here, and I want to go with iron ore like that. And then I want to set that to 3 million. That's 100,000. 3 million there. Yeah, that's 3 million. Right, so we set that to stop if it's... will only run if it's less than 3 million. Right. That's the one right there. So then I can copy that one and I can paste that down into each of these. And I was going to say, I can't believe that I made that stupid mistake with the copper. But when I think about it, I can very easily believe I made that mistake with the copper, because that is exactly the sort of error that I make on a very regular basis. I'm going to make a train stop here. And apparently there is a train stop somewhere else that is already on its way over. Now, lights. Am I making lights? I don't remember. Yes, I am. I've got 5,000 lamps. So, lamps are on their way over. Yeah, see? Here, they're bringing in the lamps already. We've got those. Those are being taken care of. Then I want to deconstruct here and just remove those 4 poles like that, because I've got no use for them. I will also remove those 2 so that it just tidies it up. The rest of these are going to just be cleared out. I don't need to worry about that in the slightest. So I've finished with my station loader blueprint. I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to take the station load there and drop that one. And then I want to take this little bit here, and that I want to drop in there like that. Right, that's all of that has now gone in and been placed down correctly. The chests are being brought in. That's good. The only thing that I want to do here is I want to change that one there like that, because I don't actually need it to be any other way than that. So this over here needs to go that way like that, and then there, and then in there, and then in there like that. So I've got the 4 of them spreading out between all of those, which is excellent. And then I can go to deconstruct, and I can remove those few like that, and the others are going to be taken care of by the other robots. This is almost gone through now. Right, I've almost removed all of this. It's being removed very, very quickly. I'm wondering if I should change it over to active provider chests, just to speed that little bit up there. I'm not going to worry about it for a minute. We'll leave that just for a minute. I've now got to build another loop. So this side over here, I'm going to switch over to the map mode a minute so that I can do this a little bit easier. I'll take that, and I will shift-click that into there so that we've got it on the ghost mode. And then I want to bring that into there like that. So that's a very, very simple one gone in there. And then I will take the rail signals and... Why is it only going in that way? Oh. Wait, what? Is that the... Oh, that's the direction the trains come from, that side. I put it on here. Why can't I put it on the other way? It's literally not letting me place it on that side of the track. Why is that, then? Why can't I have this as though it's a double-sided piece of track? I don't know, but that is wrong on there, isn't it? That one needs to come in this... If it's going that... No, no. All I've done is that one needs to go up there. I've got that facing the wrong way round. It's a bit of a nuisance. Because the train stopped there. Have I got room for 2 trains right here? That's what we'll have to find out. So I want to put... one right there. One there. And one there. I mean, I don't need to put that many around. There's no actual need to put that many around. And then I come down... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.